In this video, we are going to discuss about how to create a normalized ER diagram using MySQL Workbench software and how to create tables in ER diagrams correctly for a given problem. Now in this video, we are going to create the ER diagram for a normalized database, and we will see what are the requirements to create the above ER diagram. The requirement is the marks of the term examinations of the Kaluvila Junior College are still recorded in books. Because of this, the principal has to spend a lot of time when he needs to check the marks of the students. Therefore, the principal has decided to include the term marks of all the students studying in his school in a computer system. The software was developed by a software development company called AI Soft. The software should be able to store all student term marks, term scores, and student assessment scores. The principal has decided to develop this software to include the marks of students in grade 11 as the first stage of this software. You work as a senior software engineer at this company. You and your team are tasked with creating the database here and the SQL query used to provide the following requirements. So we will see the following requirements. The requirements to create the software for the Kaluvila Junior College, not the software, the database. Create a database exam marks DB to store students marks. So we will create the database name. So here we are going to create the ER model. So here new model. Here default name is MyDB. We can rename it to the desired database name. Here I rename it to exam marks DB. Now the model is renamed into the desired requirement. Now we will start creating the tables as required. Create a table named student to store students data. Create the table according to the instructions below. So we need to create the student table according to the instruction given here. The table name is student and there are 5 columns including index number, first name, last name, gender and contact name. So we will create the student table. Student. Index no primary key Vacha 10. Now index number is the primary key. Next the first name Vacha 45, I think so. The first name is Vacha 45. Next the last name, also Vacha 45. Next the gender, Vacha 10. Next the contact name. Also Vacha 10. Now the student table is created successfully in the ER diagram with index number, first name, last name, gender and contact name. We will move on to the next tables also. Create a table called class to store the details of the classes, and we need to create another table subject to store the subjects taught in the school, and we need to create a table exam term to store the term test in the school. So we will create these tables also. We need 3 tables more. So here I drag and drop 3 tables. like this. Here the class table is created with the column class ID, data type int, and I have given auto increment and the primary key. Here class name with data type varchar length 45, and this is for the class table. I have successfully created the class table as well. Next we will move on to the subject table. The subject table also has been created successfully with the column subject ID, subject name. For the column subject ID, I have given the data type int and auto increment with the primary key. And for the subject name, the data type is varchar length 45. So we have created the subject table as well. Now we will move on to the next table, the exam term table. So here we will take the exam term table and create the table. Here the exam term table also I have created successfully with the columns term ID, term name and exam date. For term ID I have given the data type int with primary key and auto increment. For the term name I have given the data type varchar with the length 45, and for the exam date I have given the data type date to store as in the data format. So I have created all the 4 tables as required. Yes, that's all for this video as required in the above question set. So thank you, have a nice day.